Welcome back to Textiles and Treasures. Today I'm going to take you on a tour of my thrifted Halloween decor. I'll also share my fall Pyrex display, as well as how I'm celebrating fall and early Thanksgiving with more fun thrifted decorations, as well as some vintage glassware. Let's get started. First, let's start off with this beautiful little display that I have by my window. This is definitely where Halloween is at its strongest. As you can see here, I have put a number of different Halloween decorations on this bench that I got at an estate sale. I really love cute Halloween decorations, and that's what I decided to put together on this bench. I liked bringing together the orange as well as some of the green glassware in order to give another color besides the typical fall oranges and browns. As you can see here, I have a bunch of pumpkin buckets, and I really loved creating that little stack that you see on the left. That really reminds me of my Pyrex stacks, which are just a little bit over to the side, and it really echoes that display that I have going on over there. As you can see, I also have some cute ghost tea light holders. I love cute ghosts. It really helps me feel like I'm celebrating Halloween. Here I have this really nice iron and glass basket that I got for free at the swap shed, but I also have my most expensive piece of Pyrex right there, and I feel like it really fits in with the Halloween vibe. As you may know, I collect green depression glass, so I couldn't resist adding a few pieces to this little display in order to give it a little more color than the typical orange and brown. I also have a cute ghost Beanie Baby and Snoopy hanging out on a pumpkin, as well as some other votive holders. I love the stained glass pumpkin as well. Now let's take a look at my fall Pyrex display. I found this shelving unit for just $4 at Goodwill, and I felt like it would be perfect to display my Pyrex. I'm really going to enjoy switching things out for the seasons. As you can see here, I have got a couple of shelves covered with Pyrex, and so I'm just going to give you a chance to look at the whole Pyrex display, and then I'll talk a little more about each individual shelf. As you can see, I've managed to pick up quite a few pieces of Pyrex that really bring out that fall vibe. At first, I didn't collect this color Pyrex because I don't really like these colors in my everyday life. Now I understand why people love collecting different types of Pyrex, because there's different reasons that you can use it. You can put it together in different displays and really celebrate all the cool designs that Pyrex came out with. Now that you've got a chance to look at the whole display, let's head back up to the top so you can take a look at each of the individual shelves so I can tell you a little more about the Pyrex that I've displayed here. Here at the top, I have my two Autumn Harvest Pyrex bowls. I've got the 401 and the 402. I also have a Woodland Pyrex cup and the two Town & Country Frigies that I found in the bins. We can't forget the Butterfly Gold Salt Shaker and my pretty little Daisy. It's dishwasher damaged, but that coconut oil really does restore the shine, at least for this kind of display. Now let's move down to the second shelf where I have my Fall Americana set. I got that whole set for $10 at a churchyard sale, and I absolutely love it. It's in really good condition, and I made sure that I was the very first person in the door in the hopes that I would find some Pyrex, and I did. I found this little spring blossom Frigie at a churchyard sale for 25 cents, and I actually got that lid on clear Pyrex at the flea market. I recently found this sandalwood 441 at the flea market, and I got the Autumn Harvest 441 at a yard sale. Here we have some more spring blossom Pyrex. They don't go together, but they look fine for the display. At the top, we have a little Fire King casserole that I found, another woodland piece of Pyrex. I got that for free at the swap shed. Butterfly Gold from Restore, and the Terra casserole that I found in an estate sale. This is a little bit of a random stack, but it was the best way to bring these colors together. Don't you see how it goes together really well? As you can see here, I've got quite the random stack of Pyrex on this third shelf, but they definitely fit the fall vibe. And then on the right, I have my recently completed primary color set. The 404 on the bottom is actually one from the older set. It doesn't have a number on it. I thought the red and the yellows kind of tied this together. I had to display that primary color set as soon as I got it complete. Now let's move down to the bottom shelf. I've got my Forest Fancies set here and a 444 Forest Fancies, as well as a glass bake loaf pan. I've also got my lime green mini casseroles here that are a little bit worn, but they fit the vibe. We can't forget these Summerfield Fire King that I picked up recently. I love that pattern. I was so happy to find them. And right here we have something I got recently. We have a set of Homestead that I actually found at Savers for $14.99 for the whole set. I was so excited, so I had to display it with my fall decor, plus the brown really brings out the fall vibe. So what do you think of my fall Pyrex display? Do you have any of the same pieces? How have you decorated with yours? I love adding different things to my Pyrex display. Above my Pyrex shelves, I have another wall shelving unit that actually belonged to my grandmother. I like putting my little figurines on this set of shelves, and that's what I've got going on here. Unfortunately, the lighting isn't so good in this little corner, but it's fine. I got those two mid-century cats at the swap shed for free, and I felt like their crazy eyes really fit the Halloween vibe. And I couldn't believe it when I found another one of those tea light holders from Party Light that matches the three that I have on my other display. I was looking for some witch and black cat items, and I managed to find these tea light and votive holders. I like the cute cats for Halloween. It's something that I really like celebrating. At the top, I have one of my Vaseline glass salt cellars, I think that's by McKee, and this really cool trinket dish, and another piece of Vaseline glass. Like I said, the green does go with some of the Halloween decor, so I had to add it in there. What do you think of this little shelving unit? It looks really nice when I've got all the candles lit up. I love the cute little ghosts and pumpkins. A little bit random, but it works together. I got this black amethyst Ellie Smith vase at the swap shed and added some fall foliage. Now let's take a look at my vintage glassware. I have all these different crackle glass pitchers as well as these pretty vases, and I decided to put them together in a display by the window. I love the way it all came together. I love that glass pumpkin, the little owl, and the cross stitch that I picked up at an estate sale recently. It was a great way to display my vintage glassware. Now let's take a look at the display I have above the fireplace. I found those orange lights for $2 at the thrift store, and I just thought it was a great way to kind of bring out the color of the season. Why not? I actually have quite a few strands of lights around the house to celebrate Halloween. These prints above the fireplace really worked with the fall decor. Let's take a closer look at these little decorations. I got each of these for 50 cents at a rummage sale, and I just could not resist the turkeys and that little pumpkin with the bird. Take a look at how the bird hangs at the top of the pumpkin. All of these other pieces were gifts from family members, and I decided to keep them where they were and just add a couple of Halloween items on the side. Look at that beautiful blown glass pumpkin. That was not thrifted, that was a gift. But I love this little bear with the pumpkin. That was only $1 at Goodwill, and it just really, really fits the vibe. Like I said, I love cute Halloween, and so this was a great way to bring that out in this display. I absolutely love these cross stitch, and so they're a little more Thanksgiving themed, so I put them over here for now. I'll probably rearrange once Halloween is over, but I think that they needed some extra time out for the season. And here's another stuffed plush turkey that I got at the same rummage sale for 50 cents. I was so excited when I found these two turkeys because I really like having all of this Thanksgiving decor. So that is the display that I have going on above the fireplace with all of these pretty items. It's really festive and it really helps me get in the mood for the season. Like I said, this is kind of an early Thanksgiving display because most of these items are not very seasonally Halloween. They really bring out the fall vibe and Thanksgiving. So I'm excited to keep these up for a little bit longer. I just wanted to share a few of the awesome items that I've picked up since I filmed my Halloween thrifted finds video about a month ago. I absolutely love these plush as well as these cute Halloween decorations. Definitely what I was on the lookout for every time I went to the thrift store. I can't wait to add these to the displays. And who can resist these adorable plates I got at a yard sale? Perfect for the season. And I do love things that light up. I love bringing in the glow of Halloween. So I love this very simple candle with a jack-o'-lantern at the top. Perfect for the season. I absolutely love this haunted house that I found at Goodwill for just $1, and it even came with the light. It has a cute little vibe with the cats and the pumpkins and the ghosts. Everything I like showing off at Halloween. So these two pieces are seated on random tables throughout the house. And I just wanted to show you a couple of the kitchen items that I found that definitely have that fall vibe and Halloween vibe. I'll talk all about these more recent finds in another video later this week. And who can resist these adorable solar dancing characters? I definitely couldn't. That's why I picked up quite a few of them in the past couple of weeks. Thanks for joining me for this tour of my thrifted Halloween decor. Leave a comment and let me know which display you liked the best and if there were any pieces you would also love to have in your collection. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. Have a good one. Goodbye.